What's up, guys? This is Specter with the Law House, here casting my first solo narration with my friend Zach. He was playing Riven up top there. This is a ranked match. He's about mid 1600 yellow when he recorded this, so it should be pretty high skill level match. So we got the Riven top, we got a Mordekaiser in middle for the blue team there. Evangelion's actually Tarek. I know because I've watched this screen. There you go, he pops up. Got a jungle Jax, which isn't too bad in my opinion. Then Ezreal down on bot for their AD carry. We go for Nectin top for against that Riven. Then we got Ziggs in mid. I don't see him too much against Mordekaiser. And yeah, a little bit slow there. Janna and Kaylin on bottom for purple team, and then Warwick in the jungle. I don't like Warwick in the jungle. I think he's really slow right now, and then his ganks aren't that great until he does hit 6, and then they're pretty strong with his suppression from his ultimate. So right now we got, like I said, we have Shmack here. He's going to be up top with Riven. So Riven's a very fun character, really mobile, burst AD in my opinion. She's really fun to play. And so let's take a look at her moves right quick. We got her passive, which is Runic Blade. Riven's ability is charge her blade, so every time she uses this ability, it'll stack this up, and it'll deal extra 5 damage on her next attack. It may be charged up to 3 times, and expends 1 charge per auto attack. So her Q is Broken Wings. She doesn't have mana, as you can see here. First use, she slash forward, and then you can just combo with extra slashes from there. If you can play it right, you can, slash once here, get a hit with the Runic Blade, slash again, get another hit, and then so on and so forth. Got her W, which is Key Burst, which emits a shock that stuns nearby enemies for a short amount of time. So it's just a small stun, but it's really nice. Especially since her E right here, Valor, is a gap close. You dash in direction, gaining a shield, blocking up to 60 damage, plus 19 of your 80. Then her ultimate, Blade of the Exile. Weapon surges with energy for 15 seconds, granting her a ton of extra damage, increased attack range on her spells and attacks. The ability to use Wind Slash. Wind Slash fires a shockwave, deals from 80 to 240 physical damage to all enemies hit, increases based on how much health they are missing. So it's kind of like a Garen ultimate with Judgment, but it's not as powerful, but it's still really nice because it's more of a ranged cone attack. So Flash Ignite are his summoner spells, so he'll be able to play aggressively, or if he has to, he can play defensively using Flash to escape ganks from the jungle there. So right now it looks like they're protecting the blue here, making sure that the other team, the purple team, does not invade on their blue. Looks like Jax got leashed from Mordekaiser there, then Riven's going to head up top into lane against Renekton up here. Boot with 4 pods, looks like he has some support masteries there for that extra health pod up top. At least I think 1 point in that gold mastery. And Zach, he started off with boot 3, I'm assuming, if I can click on him. Never mind, you can see it right down there. Anyway, as you see, already novice mistakes going everywhere. Like I said, that's my first solo commentary, so we can see how we can do here. So already got some really aggression out of the Riven there. We have to knock him up and do significant damage between just her Broken Wings and then her passive with Runic Blade. Get extra harassing, forcing him to use one of his health potions already. And then down on bot, you got Tarek with a stun there on Janna. Looks like they still have a ward in the bush already, so there's a shield and a health potion pop from Janna down there, so she's already out of health potions, it looks like. That's some really harass, able to bring down Janna so she has no more health potions, so she'll have to be real careful since she doesn't have a constant heal there. So, looks like they're trading more damage back and forth. Both of them getting pretty low, but it looks like Renekton pulled out ahead in that engage right there. Jack's still going, got 1 health potion left, so he's not doing too bad in the jungle there. Mordekaiser with boots. Same with Ziggs. Boots 3 pod or boots, 4 pod seems to be the standard for most non-support characters right now. I'll pick up first blood there. Looks like she probably got stunned, forcing John to use flash as well. Probably got stunned, and then Ezreal was free to hit her with auto attacks and his Q, assumably. It looks like heal was popped down here as well, so it was probably a fairly close fight. Looks like more wards going up down here on bottom, so that way Tribush here, you can see a little bit in the river if they come through. If they come through like on this side, you'll be able to get a sneak at them before they do get into your lane. So it's not too bad a placement. It also prevents the jungler from coming around behind and through their own jungle into a gank. Because most of the times that bush is warded, so he can come through the Tribush here and come in from behind and get a gank off in the lane. Looks like Mordekaiser was forced to go back already. Ziggs up and forcing back, still sitting on 2 health potions, so he looks like he's winning his lane. Up here, looks like a lot of aggression going off from Riven up here. Able to burst down him pretty low, but taking that extra tower shot was not as beneficial. That put him more at an even positioning right now because of that. trying to get that dash right there, the Valor into the Keeper, see if we can get him stunned. Here we go, looks like a little bit more aggression. Both trading blows, but looks like, yep. Oh, they both died, so a trade up there wasn't first blood, so the lane will still stay pretty even. Looks like we got 19 CS here on Shmack to 20, so it's a really even lane, so not really going either way too badly. Looks like Caitlyn is still not back on bot, so she's probably missing a lot of CS. Let's see the difference down there. We have 9 to Ezreal's 20, so Caitlyn is in a bad spot down at bottom there, getting really far behind in farm. Jax, I haven't seen any solid ganks from him yet, even though I haven't seen Warwick either. Looks like Warwick is making sure the creep don't push too far into tower range up there. Try also getting some free CS from in the lane. Right there, Mordekaiser, what he's really strong at as well, is he's able to push the minions into the tower there. And so when the tower kills it makes it really hard for people like Ziggs and other AP carries to last hit on him with extra tower damage just coming in that way. Looks like Jax wants to gank somewhere, but they're not really in a position. Up top here we have more fighting. Riven there's a little bit ahead in levels and looks like able to burst him down to half in just one engagement. So not doing too bad. It looks like he's going for a Brutalizer right away, so that'll give him some extra 80. Zac here did grab some Doran's Blade, so he's got that extra health. Looks like Warwick is coming through right now. Looks like, can they get him? Nope, got a flash right there. Able to get away just barely. Warwick wasn't too close to keep hitting with red buff, so they weren't able to tower dive him there. Looks like Jax might be coming down bottom here for a gank. Nope, looks like he's going to back off. Doesn't look like he wants to do anything. None of the lanes are really in that great of a position. All the lanes are pushed. He should try to go up top right quick. Looks like Zac just hit 6, was able to pick up his ultimate here. And then so Renekton's still 5, sitting on 1 health potion. Oh, jumping in there with his ultimate, able to burst him down real fast, chase up him with Q and pick him up with his ultimate there with the Wind Slash. Nice pickup right there, able to go from lower amount of health, picking up level 6 ahead of him. So that means he could fight him with his ultimate while Renekton didn't have his to have his extra health and power there from his ultimate. So there's a really good aggression there from Riven, able to pick up a kill and then able to take advantage of the level difference between the two of them. So I'll put him a little bit farther ahead in lane. We got 36 minion kills to 24, so he's winning in CS and he's got kills on his belt. So it looks like he'll be a little bit better off in the match. Picking up a ward there because he knows after a kill like that, Warwick will try to be ganking the lane here soon. Ezreal again picking up a kill on Caitlyn. That Caitlyn is just falling super far behind, 22 to 33, and then Ezreal's got 3 kills. Really snowballing ahead down here in bottom lane 2. Team that Caitlyn underfarmed, and it's going to make it really hard later in team fights when Ezreal will be able to burst out some damage, and Caitlyn still won't be doing too terribly much. Mordekaiser picking up the Wraiths here, which is something a lot of mids can do since Wraiths do spawn fairly quickly. They can push their lane, when the lane's pushed, they can go move and take the Wraiths there for some extra CS and gold, while the other lane is trying to catch up and push the minions back out into the middle lane. Mordekaiser is incredibly strong at pushing, just all of his moves give him so much free farm. Just really simple for him to walk up, Q, and then E in the lane, and then take out most of the minions in almost one burst. Picking up ability power, probably gonna get, I would think, Will of the Ancients would probably be his first pickup, or maybe a Kage's pick. We'll see, he's going back, so we'll see what he does pick up. Renekton's playing a little bit more passive now, looks like he's just barely wanting to go for CS, but a little bit scared trying to pick up CS with his Q there, just swiping from range, not wanting to try to fight Riven right now. Down on bottom, this lane is just sticking. He doesn't want to go out too far here. While Replay, of course, trying to catch up with the action as I come look down here. Riven looks like he's just... Okay, so we got ward down there. Both teams have a ward in the bush there. So a jungler will probably be spotted if they do come up from the river. Again, Riven just able to burst them down. Just that combination between Broken Wings and her passive. Able to really knock down people's health very fast. So Renekton's just barely trying to stay up, trying to get as much CS as he can under tower there. He's doing a pretty good job, it looked like, picking it up, having to pop more health potions. Let's see, how's mid doing on both teams? We got Mordekaiser on 68 compared to 54 on Ziggs, so not too bad of a difference, but Mordekaiser just pushed so easily. Looks like, oh, there's another kill up for him. Looks like Ignite, and then they engage right there. Just able to keep bursting him down, keep whittling him down until he was ready to engage with his ultimate on Riven there. And Renekton just wasn't able to cope with the damage, plus Ignite, everything else that he did have. So top lane snowballing ahead just like bottom lane. Looks like Ezreal and everybody went back to B. Ezreal's got his BF sword already, so really far ahead of that Caitlyn, who's only sitting on some Doran's blades up there. Just getting up against some good farm. Let's see, with the 3 kills, 60 CS compared to Renekton's 36 and 1 kill. Renekton's actually buying some armor too, trying to cope with the damage that's being put out by Riven up there. Looks like we had a gank coming in from Warwick, wasn't able to actually pick up Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser able to get away down there. Looks like it's Pen Boots and a Sight Ward down there. Jack sitting on 2 Doran's blades. Haven't seen too much ganks from the junglers. The Warwick's been more prevalent from what I've seen than what Jax has been trying to do. Jax might just be able to farming up and then able to come busting out the jungle with, you know, a decent build. So we got Taric, he does have his Philo Stone, and then she still doesn't even, Janna doesn't have her Philosopher's Stone either, so this lane is really far ahead down at bottom. They're able to just, both of them, getting farther and farther ahead of than the counterparts. With that gold per 5, even though Taric isn't getting minion kills, he's able to generate some extra gold from that. And Renekton looks like he probably placed a ward down there, trying to see if he can make sure nobody's coming from up there. 9 to 7, really far ahead up in top right here. Not gonna be able to cope. Got a Vampiric Scepter on Riven, as well as the Ninja Tabby taking almost no damage from Renekton right now until he does finish that Brutalizer. As you can see, just small engage. Renekton does try to stun, but just from a few auto attacks, he's already lost a decent chunk. Renekton just juking out of bushes, not too bad. Ezreal and Taric able to pick up turret there, but looks like Ezreal did get taken down by that Warwick, so Warwick got some extra gold there. Looks like they were probably trying to chase down Cade from what's being said in chat, so greedy. Looks like they're probably going to pick up this Taric too, yeah. Just red buff on Warwick. Once he gets you down below a certain point, he'll just be able to keep chasing you down with his E, I do believe it is. Looks like they're going to be coming in mid here to try to stop this, but really he shouldn't even try to stop this tower push. Looks like Ziggs was dropped as well, I didn't notice that one. Sweven's back behind the tower here, just killing the creep, making sure her own creep that can just push in, attack that tower freely. Renekton is forced to fight under the tower for those CS, and then it is going to be hard. Looks like he's doing a pretty good job. Looks like Riven wants to try to, you know, poke him, just scaring him around. Taking a little extra damage, pulling him out of tower range. Just barely out of tower range from that stun. Then as you can see, just able to burst him down real quick, not taking too much, and then Vampiric Scepter will be able to heal him. Looks like Ziggs is coming up to help. Jax is here though, so if they do fight, looks like Renekton might get picked up. Ziggs is back out of the way, and then, oh, Warwick is there too, however, so this might be very dangerous for Riven. Suppressed, stunned, and it looks like, yeah, Ignited, not going to make it out of that one. Ziggs, oh, whoa, that was a bit of low replay lag, it looked like, but Ziggs picking up the kill there with an ultimate. Probably didn't need to use that ultimate, but I guess just kill secured instead of a kill stolen. Now Jax is trying to get away, but it doesn't look like he's going to get away from that. Trapped in Minefield was able to be stunned by Renekton there, so that was really good play by the enemy team, able to pick up Riven and then stop that from coming and pick up 2 kills. So Renekton is trying to get back in, but 89 to 47 with only 2 assists compared to 3 kills there. So Riven is still really far ahead in this lane. Those assists will help out. He'll be able to probably finish his Brutalizer and his Ninja Tabby, which is what he is going for. So we can see about that. Down on bottom, he looks like he's going for a Bloodthirster on Ezreal here. Taric looks like he's going to go for his other gold for 5, the Heart of Gold. So let's see, Caitlyn is sitting at 43 compared to 88 with 3 kills, so not anywhere close down here, competition-wise. Still not even close to a BF sword, probably. Caitlyn's just super far behind. They don't want to push too much farther out of here, but even with that tower gun, they are in danger if this bush isn't warded from Jax coming in from behind here, or even Mordekaiser coming in and pick them up if they push too much farther out this way. Warwick is up there. It looks like they wanted to try to take Dragon, but with Warwick there, it's too risky what they also might. Mordekaiser is ready to come in. It looks like they're jumping in there for a fight. Don't know what happened there while replay lag, but able to pick up. Ezreal's going off. Looks like Ziggs is trying to keep Mordekaiser out of that fight. Warwick there had to flash over, but was picked up by Mordekaiser ultimate. Then with this here, it looks like Mordekaiser was picked up by Caitlyn, then exhausted on Ezreal. She did go down in the bush there at that. Looks like Ziggs was able to pick up Ezreal though. Ziggs is on blue buff right now. We'll see if he can make any use of it. Looks like he's juking out Jax here, trying to get away. Taric is chasing Janna up this way. I don't know if he'll be able to finish off that kill. And then it looks like Ziggs did get away here and will probably be safe way up this way. Janna got stunned here, and there's a Ziggs ultimate coming in on Taric. Taric knocked up. Janna was picked up by Jax, who came up through blue, and then was able to pick up Ziggs as well. Ziggs probably should have tried not to engage there. He probably could have gone away after he got up here, but well played on both teams, able to pick up some kills, but in the end it was probably more beneficial for the blue team here, as they pick up more kills than the enemy team. I think it was 4 for 1. Yeah, pretty sure it was 4 for 2, I should say. Yeah, 4 for 2 there, so better for blue side. And then Warwick is there trying to pick up Jax. Jax overstaying is welcome. Doesn't look like he'll be able to do it though. Warwick doesn't have red, and Bloodthirst is going. Jax is really low, popping his ultimate to try to get some bonus armor so he can magic resist so he can get away. Gonna make it to the creep line, and he will be able to get away there. Riven is here, so if they can pick up this Warwick who's trying to juke him out, but with Taric there and Riven and Mordecai, there's just no way. Way too much damage and way too much crowd control before that Warwick, who chased far too long. Probably should have backed off after he got around up here. Renekton's just been up top. I haven't seen much action from him, trying to catch up to the 118 there. 74 still far behind. So it looks like he saw Riven, probably a ward here in the river somewhere, maybe even up here in the tri-bush. But doesn't want to fight Riven right now. Riven's at full health while he was not. Riven could probably just burst him down way too easily. Looks like they're going to try and stop this blue here. Ezreal just stole it with his ultimate. That was a really good ultimate, preventing Ziggs from hitting. Ziggs does get stunned, but does use the flash to get over the wall. Shielded by John as well, so he's not in any danger of dying. But they did lose blue buff. That was a really nice ultimate. So, good pickup there, making sure Ziggs does not get blue. And so where Mordekaiser doesn't need mana, Ziggs does. So, that'll put Mordekaiser in a better position if he does come back to the lane like right now. Looks like Riven back here again, denying the CS back here, so that way Renekton has to fight a tower to try to get the CS.
Has destroyed a turret.
And it looks like the creep were actually managed to pick up that turret there, so really good. Just keeping the creep back there, making sure his creep always getting to tower. Not have to worry about getting picked up. Finding Warwick here in the jungle. Both of them coming in. A lot of burst damage down on Warwick. Warwick does suppress back, but able to pick up by the ultimate there. Now it's a 3v1. He has to run away. 3 being that ghost from Warwick. And looks like not gonna matter. Double kill. Shmack getting very low. Ziggs ultimate not anywhere near him, so it looks like he will be able to get away. Ziggs wants to chase, it looks like, but Riven has a lot of mobility, so probably going to be safe up here. Nice pickup, getting red from Warwick, so he won't have his red buff, and then, you know, kill and assist, putting Warwick even farther behind. Ziggs looks like he's trying to chase, but like I said, well, 2 of Riven's moves just give her movement as well. He got a dash with Valor, and then extra movement from Broken Wings, able to just dart away there. Looks like Jax knows that Ziggs was up here trying to find him. Saw that ultimate on the map down there. Was able to pick up Janna there. Probably got very low from being stunned by Taric. And then this Ezreal is really far ahead. Got a Bloodthirster. Looks like he's probably going for Sheen next for extra burst on his Q. Caitlyn just barely being. It looks like she barely made it back to base before Ezreal was able to stop her. I don't think anybody can really come down here by themselves at this point. If Warwick or anybody tries to come down, Taric will just stun him. And then there'll be a lot of damage coming out from Ezreal here. Looks like all the lanes were just able to stay far ahead and just keep going. Mordekaiser's on 129 compared to 98, 64 to 123. Yeah, every lane just snowballed ahead. Even jungle, you know, Jax is 3, 179, 2, 3, 4, 52. So they're probably closer to being even because Warwick has so many assists. But all the other lanes trading off. It looks like Taric we have disconnecting here. Now he's just chilling in that bush and probably gonna get picked up by Ziggs, who wants that free kill, but Jax is going to have none of that, jumping in on Ziggs. Ezreal is picked up down below there, but looks like Ziggs is going to be in a bit of a danger. Picked up right there, jumping onto Caitlyn. Caitlyn doesn't have enough damage right now, but there's 3 members of the enemy team there. It doesn't look like she's, yeah, and the exhaust going off. It looks like he's probably, oh no, he's able to pick it up before he dies, so well played by that Jax. At least took someone with him. Mordekaiser coming in. We have Janna in that bush. Is she going to get picked up? Yeah, she is found. Was hit with that red buff. And just ultimate ignited. You know, red buff slowing her down. Looks like he might get away. Nope. There we go. Ultimate just picking her off. And then now it's a 2v1. And that Warwick has to try to get away. Turning around to fight. Got that extra magic resist. But able to pick him up with his E there. Well played. Looks like he's going for a Gunblade for extra burst on that Mordekaiser. Lifesteal for his Q. And then Spellbam for his E. Did get that Kage like I thought he might. 6 ultimate there coming in, killing all the creep except for these very few minions there, forcing Mordekaiser to back off the tower. More trade-off going up here again. This Renekton is so far behind though that you can't handle this extra burst from Riven. Riven on a Bloodthirst. It looks like maybe going for IE or something with that pickaxe. Just not able to handle all that damage. He does have his Brutalizer, but even with all that armor, it's just not enough. Fighting in the tower range is gonna be not to his benefit though. Popping his ultimate Ignite looks like gonna take him down. Oh, pops his ultimate, but ran into him. So if he had flashed or something, maybe even used his slice and dice to jump out this way, he might have barely gone away. But they're just so far ahead that they can't fight the enemy team can't fight this team one-on-one right now. They have to at least send 2 or maybe even 3 to stop these lanes when they get pushed. So Warwick there at his red. Looks like red might have been denied or something. I don't see Warwick with the red buff unless Caitlyn did pick it up. I didn't remember seeing that. Warwick getting bursted down, nowhere to run. Picked up by Jax there. Jax doing a really good job just sticking to people and make sure they don't go anywhere. Jax kind of looks like he wants to tower dive, but looks like he was laughing there at Warwick. Or at the Caitlyn, one of the two. So he's going to back up on the trap there. Little minion trying to fight him, but not going to work against Jax. Another tower picked up, not a single tower lost. This team is just snowballing so far. We got 21 to 10. Looks like Ziggs is there. Got Jax jumping around. Looks like they want to tower dive this, but it's 3 against 2. Easy pick up there, ultimate, and then Ezreal was there just in case. Hits Janna, looks like, with his ultimate. Might force her to go back to Found before she comes into the lane to stop this push. So it looks like they're going to pick up this tower easily, and then with the amount of team that they have, even with Janna there, I don't think they'll be able to do anything. So Mordekaiser's trying to take that ultimate from Caitlyn. So Jax did not take it. Jax is decently low, but they'll pick it up. Ezreal jumping in after this Caitlyn. Caitlyn picking up some damage. Janna's there for the shield, however. So we've got a small engagement up here. Again, this Renekton just can't fight Riven right now. Riven's way too strong for him. Looks like Turk just now coming back, so it was a 4v5, but back again. Looks like we have 2 extra members of the enemy team coming in here. Going to be dropped very easily. So much damage coming from these 3 right now. So there's a Ziggs ultimate probably trying to hit Jax. I don't even think it would have killed him. And there's the surrender vote. So very well played by the blue team there. Able to just keep their lane snowballing ahead. Getting so far ahead of CS and kills. So well played there, Shmack. It was fun to watch Riven. Got some early aggression on him. Then able to use the bonus from his ultimate to pick up that that second kill, I should say, since they did trade. It's really well played. So there was my first commentary here. This music is really loud. I don't know how loud this is going to be in the actual recording, but anyway, this is my first solo commentary. This is Specter of Wallhouse, and I'll see you next time.